Good afternoon, everybody. This is Vonda Evans, and today I want to talk about preparing for the seasons of harvest and famine in our lives. In life, there are four seasons. There's winter, spring, summer, and fall. And we know when they're about to come. We know that in the summertime, the temperature is warmer and the days are longer. And then we know, and a couple weeks will pass, and then we start to feel that the air is a little brisk. So we figure, okay, fall's about to come. But what we do in those seasons is that we prepare ahead of time. So what happens is that a lot of times people enjoy vegetables, and they'll can, and they'll get them in the summer, and they'll can them for the winter and fall when they're not available, because they want to be able to have them all year. So what they do is what? They prepare for them. A lot of times we buy things off season because we know in the summertime the things are going on sale for our winter clothes. So we get them and they're at a good price, and we're preparing. There are two seasons in our lives, and that is a season of harvest and that is a season of famine. Harvest is absolutely wonderful. It's when you have great relationships, you have money, you have favor. Everything is great. It's wonderful. You have the Midas touch. And then there is the season of famine. And that's when we lose our relationships, our health declines. We may lose loved ones. It's depression. It's just like, will this ever end? And somehow we never prepare for these seasons when we know that they're going to come. And those transitionary times. We are confused, we're hurt, we're angry, we lost. What happened? Last week, I was living a life. I had money, I had prestige, I was doing all that. This week, I've lost everything. So how do I prepare? Well, the transitional period is called discipline. And it involves the following things: self-care of our bodies, minds, to keep us focused, and preparing for famine. Now, let me tell you what it is. If this is harvest, this is beautiful. Everything is wonderful. It's great. It's good. Famine, desolate. Now, what do we see here? Do you see this? Okay, my demonstrative. They're both the same size. The distance is the same. The distance in the middle is called discipline. So what do we do when we're in the time of harvest to prepare for the time of famine? Discipline. What do? We don't just settle in that season. We start to prepare for it. You say, I don't care what. I've got to do my self-care. I've got to get out here and walk. I got to eat right, cut down on the drinking. I've got to start trusting my God. I've got to read the Bible, the Quran, the Torah. I have to start exercising my faith. Okay, even when things are good, that's when you prepare. You have to start saving money. Just because you got a raise, live like you did when you didn't have one. So that's your nest egg. Investments. Start preparing. Well, I got enough. I don't need enough. I got a 401k retirement. That's okay. Just start doing that. Ridding yourselves of unhealthy relationships that cause us to be overly dependent on people. You got to get rid of that. What do you think I should do? What should I do? This is your life, and you have to be able to prepare for it. And you have to eliminate this need to have others to navigate your life. You have to be able to be the ship there. You have to be able to be the captain of your destiny. And how you do that is preparing for famine in the time of harvest. And if you don't prepare for it, it's going to come. And when it does, it's going to make you so depressed. And sometimes people have even taken their lives because they did not prepare. But I want you to remember this. Prepare for famine in the time of harvest. And know this, that famine is a season that won't last forever. Be prepared. Have a great week. This is Vonda Evans with Positive Affirmations.